everybody! I'm so excited today. You know, I just filmed Triple S episode 4 last night, and I did a little stunt where I was talking about Medusa holding out on her eggs, and I yelled at her and I was like, hey, crank them out already. And you know what? It worked. I'm so excited. She laid her eggs today. I got out of bed, and I didn't think that I would actually be so lucky to see her laying eggs. And I was going to get ready to go to work and everything, but couldn't go to work today because I had to stay here and watch the eggs. She did lay most of them before I got to see her, but at least I finally got to see one of my snakes lay their eggs. I got to see like 3 of them come out, and I was like super excited. I do have it on film and it's coming up for you shortly. This video may be a little bit long, but you can kind of fast forward and skim around if you want to, but please be patient because it does take her a little while to push out some of those eggs. But it's very exciting, super exciting for me. And you know what's even more exciting? There's 25 eggs, no joke, and they all look great. Every single one of them looks white, big and full and bright, and I'm so excited. I filmed me taking her off the eggs and everything. I did just put up a video of Triple S episode 4 last night, so definitely check that out because it is up. Just go look in the folder for Triple S episodes. It won't be my featured video because this is definitely better, but don't miss out on that. And I'm going to go ahead and get to Medusa laying the eggs. Yay! Okay, so that's not the best camera angle, but it is the best I can do right now because I'm kind of working in a hurry. Medusa is starting to climb on the eggs and she will coil them soon. And I'm going to take her off the eggs before she does that. That way there's a lot less of a chance that she will accidentally hurt the egg, or a lot less chance that I will accidentally hurt one of the eggs taking her off of them. Because once they wind up around them, it's a little bit difficult to get them off sometimes, especially when you have eggs as fragile as green tree python eggs. So I'm very carefully, in a moment, going to take her off the eggs. And I'm just getting everything else ready. But she's not given me any trouble so far. And we will stress so far. I don't anticipate that she will give me a problem because she did not even fight with me last year. And she literally just got done laying eggs like 20 minutes ago. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be very successful in removing her quickly. This is just one of my temporary holding tubs when I'm cleaning out cages and stuff. And I'm just going to put Medusa in it for a little bit until I can get the eggs taken care of and wash down her cage, get rid of all the egg smell, and give her a bath and everything. But there's Mommy Medusa, and there's her eggs. And we're just going to touch her to see how she acts. She's not giving me any problem. She's a sweetheart. She's hissing a little bit, and she's got some spit and stuff in her mouth. She's had a very stressful, long day. And she's already starting to be like, no, no, no. Well, actually, she's like, hell, I'm ready to leave them. See, she's crawling out the side of the tub. I'm lifting up very gently on her. And that was very easy. So here's Mommy Medusa. And she doesn't even look like she's as thin as she was last year after laying, and she has a bigger clutch this year. I'm not sure on the exact number, but, I mean, she's little, but she's not as skinny as she was the last time. So we obviously fed her pretty good. She doesn't look like her skin's floppy or anything. She's just a lot smaller. But I'm not going to be able to check her in front of you because I don't know how well it'll pick up. But she's not even giving me any problems at all. I don't feel any eggs, not even at her widest point here. She's super narrow now, where she's used up all her body fat, and there's no lumps or anything. And I'll check her again in more detail in a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of the eggs so they don't get cold. Put the lid on Medusa here and take her away. But great job, Medusa. Okay, I'm going to turn the eggs around very gently. Here they are. I hope you can see them. There we go. There's the eggs. They all look pretty good. I don't see any brown ones, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one under there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 to 26 eggs. I'm not 100% sure because they're kind of on top of each other. But that's a big clutch, much bigger than last year's clutch. So I'm very, very happy right now. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to do a little clip of the incubator. I have not moved the eggs yet, so I have to do this in a hurry because I don't want them to get too cold. But inside the incubator, there's basically a rack at the very bottom, like underneath that pan. It's just made out of PVC pipe frame. And around the rack is heat rope all the way across underneath the pan. And the pan has got water in it, of course. And then you can see these little black objects, hopefully, one on each side. You can see it really good. Those are teeny tiny fans, and they circulate the air to make sure there's no warm spots. So underneath the pan's a heat rope on a grid, pan sitting on the grid. Then a couple inches above it is another grid. It's just a metal grid. And then the egg box will go on top of that. And then the plexiglass lid will go right in here and seal up the humidity. Now, I haven't got the bubble stones ready yet, but I'm going to put a bubble stone in that water pan. It's not like an immediate thing, it just kind of helps ventilate. And I'll get that in there later today, because it's real easy. I just didn't get it set up yet. But I'm going to get the eggs in here. There's the incubator. It's kind of basic. And of course it's on a proportional thermostat there. So there we go. I will I'm just going to close the lid of it, and that way I won't have so much problem moving the glass. But we're going to go back here to the eggs and move them to the egg box. This is like a food service egg box here, like a 12 by 14 or something. You can see it. And let's see, there's just like a grate to put the eggs on to keep them from rolling. And there's like another grate there to catch water condensation so it doesn't like sit on the eggs. It's like a 1/4 of an inch high. So if it drips down anything, it won't get on the eggs. And this plastic thing that I have on it right here is I put paper towels on it, and it catches any drops of water that condensates on the lid before it can get to the eggs, because the eggs cannot handle a whole drop of water. But they have to have extremely high humidity. And then of course there's a lid that goes on this, and you can see these little clear things. These are bumpers, like rubber stops. They're like 1/8 of an inch. That keeps the lid cracked open just enough to let humidity in, but not too much. So, and I'll open it up every few days and change these paper towels, and they're usually just slightly damp. So that's all great. Okay, we're really going to move the eggs now. I'm going to try to get this set up where you can see it. Not good angles. I don't have like a big enough workspace actually here. I have to get the camera like sturdy so it doesn't fall and crash on the eggs and I start crying, because I really would. Yeah, we could move that up a little and get a little bit better picture. There we go. Maybe. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to take this off. Then I'm going to gently move the eggs. Now there's already just a little bit of water. I put like maybe like 1/3 of a cup in there just to barely wet the bottom to kind of help hold in moisture. And the eggs are pretty much stuck together. Now this one I believe is like the last one she laid and it rolled. And that's really not good. So we're just going to put it over here against the bedding so it sits up the way it was sitting. And I'm going to stack it in there later in the same position it was on. I know you can't really see it, but it's standing upwards like on a big bed of moss. She put all the moss on this side. So we're just going to gently figure out and see what the best way to move these are. They're a little bit stuck to the side of the tub, which is not great. Last year Medusa rounded them up for me, so I didn't have to worry. But they're moving pretty good. I'm just barely lifting on them. This is nerve-wracking because these eggs are super fragile. Super fragile calistic espialidocious. Okay, that was like so gay. Here we go. I wish these clumps would come apart, but okay, it got unstuck. Everything's unstuck now. So I got one little runaway egg here. It's just got like a little tiny tail on him, and he's fine. He just doesn't need to roll. So we put him over to the side, and everything's good. There's 2 more eggs that are separate. Don't let them roll. The moss is kind of stuck to them, and here we go. Now I got to figure out the best way to get them situated. They're kind of stuck to each other. This one come off. We're not going to let it roll. There we go. Now, okay. We have 2 more eggs here that were kind of at the bottom. And we got this one here. I'm like shaking. So they're like getting little dizzy headaches. Just kidding, they'll be fine. There's the one that was kind of sitting upward. And, so there they are. They probably will be fine just like that. They're not too tall really, so everything looks good. Now I'm going to very carefully put them in the incubator, and we're done. So, oh, let me count them again and see if I can get a better count. There's 5 there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one on the bottom, 20, 21, 22, 23. I don't know if I got these 24, 25. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, those. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There's 25 eggs there. So, yay! Okay, I have them situated. Very good. Didn't have to use the grate because they're all propped on each other. So, that kind of helped me a little bit. I'm going to put the little protective canvas over them. And it just kind of creates a barrier. And then we're going to drop the paper towels right on top of that. Perfectly. And that will protect them from getting drops of water. So there you go. There's my eggs. They're going to go to sleep. Got to put the lid on and get them in the incubator. Okay, here's Mommy Medusa. We're about to go give her a bath and get her cleaned up and everything. She actually doesn't even look too awful thin. She looks like she's in better condition this year than she was last year after laying the eggs. Like her skin was kind of loose and floppy. But apparently we got her pretty fat and healthy this year. And her skin is like just a little loose right down here, like toward her tail. But it's not like, it doesn't move much, you know. Some of that's where she's tightening up and tensing her muscles. But yeah, she's doing really well actually. Like you can see right here, she's just got a little bit of loose skin. But there she is. She's just such a beautiful mommy, and I'm so proud of her. She had 25 eggs.